meet the starting five for your Denver Nuggets. At small forward, number 10. Number 10. The other forward, number 21, Kelly Williams. At guard, number 77, Herrera. The man in the middle, number 0, Thomas Robinson. At guard, number 8. Number 8. The head coach of the team. Fans, let's hear for your Denver Nuggets.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Beer. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Now look at Ephesus' starting lineup. And for the Nuggets, well, Brent, we're finally here, the final game of the regular season. Hard not to look back on what we have seen.
Yeah, and that's the assignment. Focus on the task at hand, what's in front of you. For everyone else, there's always tomorrow.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to Denver. Pass to Robinson. It's rebounded by Gray. The pass to Winston. Kicks it to Gray. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Gray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Brownlee, he's guarded by Williams. Nice D from Williams.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Brownlee. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Ephes, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Right side, Williams. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Oh, that's offensive interference.
Offensive basket interference. No basket.
Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The offensive rebound. And Denver again with the bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Williams. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Robinson. Can't hit from 12. Here's Ephes. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. That one good for 2. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Passes it to Perez. Williams with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. 6 to shoot. Denver the rebound. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Williams for 3. They get the rebound.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Ephes trails by 3. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. You look at Denver. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. Right now, quite a ways down below.
Well, I think for Denver, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Gray. 9 points last game. Goes up again. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. He's guarded by Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Ephes trails by 7. Guarded by Robinson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 14-6 run. Six on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Timeout called.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Take your time, everyone. Let's get live. Substitution on the court.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. Got a piece of it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Perez. Three on 3. Brownlee. That's good on the jump shot. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Perez. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And no good. The Nuggets shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Kept alive. That one doesn't go. Memphis trails by 10. Guarded by Robinson. Right at the free throw line. And it's Denver with the rebound. Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence. And for Memphis, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And that one drops. He's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Washington's checked in for the Nuggets. Both good from the line that time. Memphis trails by 10. Inside, Brownlee, and it's Denver with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. The Nuggets leading by 10. The pass to Perez. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4-5.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the inside. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Memphis trails by 10. That's tipped. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Winston the pass to Gray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the classic, the bank shot, very popular at one time. And what happened to him?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Washington. Goes up the baseline. The shot misses.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses. The Nuggets leading by 8. Lets it go from 11, and it's blocked. He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams. The Nuggets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Robinson's checked in for Washington. Outside Williams. Nice D from Williams.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Winston. And another miss for Evans.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's intercepted. To the inside. Dishes to Williams. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Evans will retain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Robinson. 17th in steals. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. And as a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. Clock at 6. Passes it to Gray. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
He's guarded by Williams. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Memphis trails by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the wing on the left. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for one, number 8.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Down low. Nevis grabs the miss.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
They could use a bucket. Good on the 7-footer. He's got 6. The Nuggets leading by 14. Inside. And they pick up 2.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Winston. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Ephes will retain possession.
Away team ball.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better, scoring points off turnovers. The Nuggets, number 1.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint from 6 away. Again, the Nuggets score.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And he drives in. Robinson with the block. They recover it. They get it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Timeout called. Ephes.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
So both teams making some changes here. That's tipped. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Ephes shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Line for the away team. Number 7. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets leading by 20. Ephes grabs the miss. Out going to go that time.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
For your Nuggets, number 8, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Over to the wing. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Perez, and it's good for 2. Perez has got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Denver has possession. To the middle. Misses in close. And for Ephes, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the shot goes down. Perez has got 4 this quarter.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Timeout called, Ephes.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And a look now at the big men that have been spending some time outside lately. The top 3-point shooters among centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. Shoots. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
For Ephes, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets leading by 22.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his first personal foul.
For Memphis, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Number 11. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. 1:44 left now here in the second. The Nuggets leading by 20. Inside, here's Perez. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the pass to Gray. .106 left to play here in the half. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his second.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
For Memphis, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The Nuggets leading by 23. And so it's the Denver Nuggets riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Oh, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run, get out and attack.
And you kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for Ephes, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Guarded by Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him. The Nuggets leading by 21. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Kind of like playing in the rec leagues, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And for Denver, Brownlee, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And again, Denver with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And for the Nuggets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. For Ephes, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Releases. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
They get it back. Robinson left side, and that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. The Nuggets, number 1.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here's Robinson. He has 5. Williams for 3. The shot, no good. And for Ephes, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's Winston. And he lays it straight in. Winston's got his second basket of the night.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Tipped away. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Williams. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Just 4 to shoot. That's a floater go, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 16.
For Ephes, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Winston. Here's Gray. Lets it go from 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets leading by 21. Passes it to Perez. And here is Robinson. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Perez. And another miss by Denver. Ephes trails by 21. Here's Winston. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. And there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now Williams, still without a basket. 13 feet away. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Ephes grabs the miss. He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The shot off that time.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Brownlee. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Shoots from 12. Good on the jump shot. Perez has got 12 in the game. Ephes trails by 21. Williams scanning the floor. A shot missing.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
The feed to Robinson. Now here's Williams. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. He's got 12. The Nuggets leading by 19. And here is Robinson. 5 points in the game. Yes, that goes in.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
He's guarded by Williams. Shoots it. And off the glass. That one's good. The Nuggets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Back to Robinson. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Williams.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Back to Williams. Rebound by the Nuggets. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the wing right side. Trying to get open is Robinson. No good. Shot missing. For Ephes, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Poked away. He's guarded by Williams. Over to the wing. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Perez. Ephes grabs the miss. Off target at the rim. The Nuggets leading by 22. That shot off the mark. For Ephes, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%.
Denver foul. Number 38. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Perez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And for Ephes, they're shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the third. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Awaiting foul. Number 18. That's his second personal foul.
The Nuggets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for your Nuggets, Washington. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ephes making a switch here. Bray's checked in. Washington hits them both. And for Ephes, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Stolen. Over to the left wing. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's deflected. And here comes the break. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
At the line for Denver, number 38.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for Ephes, they're shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low. The Nuggets shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Perez, the pass to Washington. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Washington's got 4 this quarter. Here's Ephes. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. .20 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. They need this one. And it's Denver with the rebound. Perez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one, good. He's got 14.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. And for Ephes, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Down low, deflects the pass, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Ephes making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pulls up, 6 on the shot clock, and again, Denver no good.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Count the basket.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Ephes grabs the miss. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. For three, traps in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's rebounded by Gray. For Ephes, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Poke loose. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They grabbed their own miss.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Off with the layup.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And he makes that one.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Wide open. Evis grabs the miss. Pass to Winston. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Tries again. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 25. Here's Winston. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Doesn't go for him. For Evis, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And it's in there.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Ball's knocked loose. Lets it go from 14. Brownlee. No good with the layup. The Nuggets leading by 23. Evis grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That one doesn't drop.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Winston. A stupendous finish in traffic.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Denver calls timeout. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. Just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Williams with a clean look. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Memphis trails by 21. Left side Williams, 14 feet away. That one, no good.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
For Ephes, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Winston. Shot clock at 6. And Ephes, another 3. The Nuggets leading by 18. Outside Robinson. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good. And for Ephes, they're shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. Pass to Gray. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. Brownlee. Robinson pulls it in. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
On the wing, Williams fires for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Williams with the ball. Guarded by Robinson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Williams. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.